Hello everyone, I welcome all of you to the second part of the number system series. In this class, we are going to solve 15 recent trend questions from the number system chapter. In the previous part, we have solved 10 questions and I'm very happy about the response that I got. Many questions were unheard of. For example, the printer kind of questions. So I'm sure that you'll find some more new questions in this particular video. Question number 11. How many such x, y, z triplet satisfies x plus y plus z is equal to 6, where x, y, z are natural numbers? So x, y, z are natural numbers. The triplet basically should be x plus y plus z being equal to 6. How many such numbers are there which satisfies? So there are array of numbers and we might get confused as to which one to choose. So let us restrict ourselves to one of them and fix it. Suppose x is equal to 1. In that case, what are the possibilities? If x is 1, y should be 1 and 4 to get the summation of them to be 6. If x is 1, y can be 2 and z can be 3. Even this summation is equal to 6. Similarly, x1, y3 and z2. Another possibility that we can think of, x1, y4 and z1. Even this summation will actually give number 6. Suppose x is equal to 2. If x is equal to 2, then what is the case? It can be 2, 1, 3, which is equal to 6. It can be triple 2, which is equal to 6. It can be 2, 3, 1. Summation of this is also equal to 6. Another one that we can think of, if x is equal to 3. So 3, 1, 2 is a possibility. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is a possibility. If x is equal to 4, in that case it is 4, 1, 1. So this is not repeated 1. So it is different number. It can be, to get the number 6, it can be just 4, 1, 1. There is no other possibility. So these are the possible numbers. There is no rule that the digit should not repeat. Therefore, we have the repeated numbers also. In case the question says the digits are different, then we cannot choose something like this where there is repetition of numbers. So since it is not mentioned, the repetition is allowed. So we can now count and say how many such possibilities are there. It is 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is equal to 10. So the final answer for this question is equal to 10. Question number 12. P, Q, R are different digits. The sum of 3P, 4P, PP and another PP is RQ2. What is the mean of all such possible sums? Okay, so now we have 4 different numbers here. We don't know what P stands for. 3P, 4P and there are 2 P's number getting added. So summation of all of these is equal to RQ2. So when we basically add 4 P's here, P plus P plus P plus P, what is the meaning of it? 4P is equal to Q2. This is one of the inferences that we can draw. If 4P is equal to Q2, 4 multiplied by something should give a number whose unit digit is equal to 2. So what can we think of? We can think of 4 3s are, because 4 3s are 12. We can also think of 4 8 times, which is 32. In these two cases, the unit digit is equal to 2. So what are the two possibilities? Either the value of P should be equal to 3 or the value of P should be equal to 5. So these are the two narrowed down numbers that we have got. So now what is the question? What is the mean of all such possible sums? So what is that sum we are talking about? 4 into 3, which is equal to 12. And 4 into 8, which is equal to 32, which means P can be either equal to 3 or equal to 8. Now we are supposed to apply the same thing over here and check the summation. And we need to also take the mean of it, nothing but average of both of this. So let us do the same thing. So I'm going to add them right now. So it is 33 plus 43, again 3 times 33 has come in this. This sum is 142. There is one more. 38 when p is equal to 8. 48 and 2 times 88, that is equal to 262. So how do we take the mean or average? This is a very simple topic, right? So 142 plus 262 divided by 2. Sum divided by number of terms that we are taking into consideration, and this comes up to 202. Therefore, the answer for this question is 202. Now, next question. This is an interesting one. In a poultry farm, there are hens and pigs. A person counted 84 heads and 282 legs. How many hens are there in the poultry farm? We just have to know one thing. All of them have only one head, whether it is hen or a pig. It has only one single head. But when it comes to number of legs, this should be very clear. The hens, they have 2 legs and the pigs have 4 legs. So this should be then in our mind, without which we cannot solve this particular question. Okay. So now when the person goes and counts how many hens and pigs are there, he does not count it individually. Rather, he counts number of heads and the pigs, so that we get to use our brain and find out how many of the hens and pigs are there. So there is one clear equation, number of hens plus number of pigs. Though it is not directly given, it is very imperative here. It is equal to 84. Right? Number of heads and number of pigs is equal to 84. This is the basic equation we form because each one of them has only one single head. Now comes with respect to legs. So as we've already seen, hens have 2 legs, right? So 2 heads, and pigs have 4 legs. So totally how many such legs are counted? 282. So we just have to solve this particular equation. So how do we do? So we can multiply this particular equation by 4. And the new equation that we get is 4h plus 4p. Sometimes student miss to multiply these two. Even RHS must be multiplied. 336. Now we can take the difference of the two. So when we take the difference, so what we ultimately get is 2h, p and p gets cancelled. 2h is equal to 336 minus 282, which is equal to 54. Therefore, number of hens is equal to 27. So because 227 times is 54. If number of hens is equal to 27, how many pigs are there? We can consider this equation 1. 27 plus p is equal to 84. Now what is the total number of pigs? So it is 84 minus 27, which is equal to 57. Therefore, number of hens is equal to 27 and number of pigs is equal to 57. The summation actually becoming what? 84 heads. Total number of animals in that poultry farm is 84. In that, hens are 27 and pigs are 57. It's a very simple problem. All we have to know is this basic and to correctly simplify the equation. Next, question number 14. How many such numbers are there from 200 to 800 which are neither divisible by 5 nor by 7? This is one of the UPSC Civil Service Exams previous year question. So let us solve this. Whatever range they have given, we need to take the difference of it first. So it is between 200 to 800. So I take 800 minus 200 into. So now we want those numbers which are neither divisible by 5 nor by 7. So what we write is 5 minus 1 divided by 5 into 7 minus 1 divided by 7. We just have to simplify this. So when we simplify, what do we get? 600 into 4 by 5 into 6 by 7. So when we solve this further, so we get 2880 divided by 7. This is not perfectly divisible, of course. There will be some remainder left because 7 fours are 28. So I can clearly see that there is 80. So 80 is not completely divisible by 7. So 711 times is 77. So 3 is the remainder. But since we need a round figure, a number, how many numbers are there? There are around 411 numbers which are neither divisible by 5 nor by 7 in the range of numbers 200 to 800. So we don't get a perfect number here. So we get an approximate one, which is equal to 411. Next question. The sum of 5 consecutive numbers is equal to 335. What is the sum of the smallest and the largest number amongst these? So let us consider that the first number is equal to x. It is a consecutive series, meaning difference between the successive numbers is equal to 1. Simple as that. If x is the digit, x, since I have given sum, let us directly write x plus 1 is the second number, x plus 2 is the third number, x plus 3 is the fourth number, and x plus 4 is the fifth number. So I have already taken 5 consecutive numbers and the summation is given to be equal to 335. We'll solve this further. 5x plus 10 is equal to 335. 5x is equal to 325, or the value of x is equal to 65. Right. What is the sum of smallest and the largest number is the question. We already got the smallest one, which is x, which is the largest one, x plus 4. That is the largest number amongst these. So x plus 4 is equal to 69. So what is the sum of smallest and the largest number? Meaning they are asking 65 plus 69, whose summation is equal to 134. Therefore, the final answer for this question is 134. Question number 16. Since Ravi was not paying any attention, instead of multiplying m by 3 by 4, he divided the number by 3 by 4. So there is some number. We don't know what that number is. The number is m. We don't know the exact value of it. Ravi was supposed to multiply m by 3 by 4. But instead of multiplying, he has divided it by 34. This led to the difference between the two answers, 14. Find out the original number. So he is supposed to multiply it, right? So 3m by 4. But instead of that, he has divided it, meaning m divided by 3 by 4. Instead of this, I can also write it as 4m by 3. I hope there is no confusion in this particular format, right? So m divided by 3 by 4. Denominator of the denominator goes to the numerator. That is why I have written it as 4m divided by 3. So the difference between the two is equal to 14. So what is m? What is the original number? What we will do, we will take the LCM of 4 and 3, which is equal to 12. So when we take LCM, this becomes 9m minus, here 4 would be there, so 16m. I'll take modulus because this is the bigger number, right? This is equal to 14. So 7m divided by 12 is equal to 14. So I can cancel this out. M is equal to 2 into 12, which is equal to 24. Question number 17. On exchanging the digits in units and tens place, the difference between original and the new number is 27. Digit in the units place is twice digit in the hundreds place. Digit in the tens place is thrice digit in the hundreds place. What is 75% of the original number? The simple thing is, there are 3 set of data given over here. So in that, what we can do, we can write it as units, tens and hundreds place. And we should bring this entire statement into the single equation form. Units place, digit in the units place is twice digits with respect to hundreds place. This is 2h. And digit in the tens place is equal to thrice with respect to hundreds. This is 3h and h. We have already seen in the previous video that we should bring this down in the value equation form. Hundreds, this 100h plus, this is supposed to be 10h, but since it is 3 times h, 3 into 10, this becomes 30h. Units place, it is supposed to be just h, but since it is twice the hundreds place, so this becomes 1 into 2, that is 2h. What is the total summation? 132h. This is the particular number we are talking about. Now, what happens? There is exchanging of the digits. Which digits are getting exchanged? On exchanging the digits in units and tens place, meaning these two numbers are getting exchanged. So what is the new one? What does it become? 100h remains as it is. This becomes, so 20h, and this becomes 3h. So what have we got? We have got 123h as the summation of these, right? So now what does the question say? The difference between original number and the new number is equal to 27, which means 132h minus 123h is equal to 27. We need to simplify this further. Difference between the two is equal to 9. So 9h is equal to 27, or the value of h is equal to how much? It is equal to 3. So now this is not the end of our question, right? So this is not the answer. Just we know h is equal to 3. What is the actual question? 75% of the original number. Now where is the original number? 132h. This is the original number. So when we calculate this further, what is the original number? So that itself is 132 into 3. So what is the original number? 132 into 3, which is equal to 396. But this is not even the final answer. The question is 75% of the original number, which means 75 divided by 100 into 396. Here we are also revising how to take the percentage. 75% of something, which is 75 by 100 into that number. Similarly, we revised taking the average in the previous question, right? So we can also keep recollecting the basics. So when we simplify this number, the value that we got is equal to 297. So this becomes the final answer. What is the 75% of original number? That is equal to 297. So multiple small things are there. We need to integrate them together and simplify it peacefully, right? Next question. Question number 18. Another simple question. 3/4 part of tank is full of water. When 30 liters is taken out, it becomes empty. What is the capacity of the tank? So we know that 30 liter is same as 3/4 part of the tank, because 3/4 of tank is full, and when 30 liters is taken out, it becomes empty, which means 3/4 of total capacity of this particular tank is equal to how much? 30 liters. What do we need? We need total capacity. TC is equal to 30 into 4 divided by 3, which is equal to 40 liters. That's all is the answer. We don't even have to solve so much. It is a very simple question. So total capacity is, I have done the cross multiplication. This is written on the LHS, and what I am doing here is 4 is taken to the RHS, 3 comes to the denominator in the RHS, right? Therefore the answer is 40 liters. Question number 19. A student has to get 40% of the marks to pass in an examination. Suppose he gets 30 marks and fails by 30 marks. Then what are his maximum marks in the examination? This is also UPSC question in Civil Service Examination paper 2 of 2018. Very simple question. So 40% is the minimum marks to pass, just like how it happens in the masters. Suppose he gets 30 marks and fails by 30. He has already got 30 marks, but he has failed by 30 marks, meaning 60 marks is passing marks, which is equal to 40%. Okay, this is all we have to write. So 40% of the total marks, I'll write it as TM. So 40% of the total marks is equal to 60. What is the question? What is the maximum marks or the total marks? So we need to just simplify this further. Total marks is equal to 100 into 60 divided by 40. So the total marks is equal to how much? 25 into 6, which is equal to 150 marks. A very simple calculation. I hope you have done this by yourself. Next question, question number 20. A bookseller sold a number of geography textbooks at the rate of X per book, the rupees X per book. So let us write the data along reading the question. A bookseller has sold a number of geography books. a number of geography books is sold at rupees X per book. So totally he has earned AX rupees in this. He has also sold A plus 2 number of history books at the rate of X plus 2. So A plus 2 number of history books is sold at rupees X plus 2 per book, and A minus 2 number of mathematics books is sold at rupees X plus 2. So A minus 2, sorry, it is X minus 2. X minus 2. What is his total sale in rupees? So we'll simplify this. This is AX plus, this is one single expression. We have to further solve this. It becomes AX plus 2A plus 2X plus 4. Similarly, this is one single expression that has to be further solved. This is AX minus 2A minus 2X plus 4. Yeah, plus 4, because minus of minus becomes equal to plus. We need to be quite careful with respect to the simplification. We can clearly see minus 2a plus 2a gets cancelled. Similarly, plus 2x minus 2x gets cancelled. So what is remaining thing? So 1 time, 2 times and 3 times. So there are 3ax plus 4 plus 4 plus 8. This is the final answer. Because in the options it is not the final number, because all of these are in the variables, right? The final answer is 3ax plus 8 rupees. By selling 3 different books at different rates, finally shopkeeper has got rupees 3ax plus 8. Next question, question number 21. What is the square root of the perfect square 5, 4, 7, 5, 6? So when it comes to perfect square, there is a method to solve called as division method, which is one of the easiest. So I have put this question just to make sure that you know this particular methodology to solve. So we have to write the number 5, 4, 7, 5, 6 and group them with the help of bar. Group 2 of them, a pair of them with the help of a bar. One is left, so I'm writing it as it is. Now we have to do this with the help of division method, meaning, so now this has to be dealt. Number 5 has to be dealt. 2 2s are 4. So what is remaining? 1 is remaining, and we bring the next group together down. 147 is there. Now whatever number we have written here, twice of that should be the first digit here, that is equal to 4. So we'll see 40 tables closest to 147. 43 3 times is equal to 129. So what is left in this? The remainder is 18. And we are going to bring the next group together, which is 56. And the same thing goes on. This is 3, not just 3. Now we should consider it as 23. 23 2 times is equal to 46. That has to be the first 2 digits over here. 460's table we are supposed to refer now. Something which is closer to 1856. Actually, this is completely divisible. 464 4 times. As you can clearly see, the numbers are repeated. 2 is here, 2 is here. 3 is here, 3 is here. 4 is here and 4 is here. That is a speciality of division method. And we get here 1856. The remainder is 0. So what is the square root of the perfect square number 54756? So therefore, square root of 54756 is equal to 234. This is how we solve. Question number 22, very similar to the previous one, but we are now taking the square root of a decimal number. So no matter whether it is decimal number or a normal number, we can still use the same method. 14,696.7129 is the given number. We should be very careful not to miss the digits. Let us group it as pairs. One is left out, and that's fine. Further, what we can do here is 1 1s are 1, remainder is 0. Bring down the next group, which is 46. Here, whatever number is present, twice of that should be the next digit, right? So in the second set, when we consider 20's table, 23 3 times becomes 69, but we want a smaller number. Therefore, 22 2 times is equal to 44. Remainder is 2. And we are bringing down the 96 next group down. So 12 is the number present now. Twice of that should be the first two digits. We should consider 240 stable. Of course, 241, 1 times is 241 because 2 times will be 400s. So we cannot consider that. So what is the difference? 5, 5. 55 is remaining. Bring down the next group. Since decimal point is present over here, right? Decimal point is present over here. I should again write a decimal point in this. And then we can bring down 71 over here. So 121 is present here. Twice of that is 242. So we should consider 2400 something table here. 2421, 1 times is 2421, but we need something closer to 5000. So we'll try 2. 2422 into 2 times. So what is this particular number? That becomes equal to 4844. 4844. And here the remainder is 727. Remainder is 727. Now I am bringing down the last group, which is equal to 29. So bring this down. 727 is already there, 29. So what is supposed to be in this place now? So we'll just see this. 121.2 is there, meaning we have to consider 2424, right? Twice of that as per the rule. So 2424 3 times. So here also 3 times I have to write, otherwise we may forget. So 121.23 becomes the answer because this is perfectly divisible. So we finally land up getting 72729, remainder 0. Therefore, what is the final answer? Square root of the given decimal number. The procedure might be quite lengthy, but we get accurate answer with the help of this method called division method. So the final answer is 121.23. So square root of 14,696.7129 is equal to 121.23. So this is very much doable within 1 minute. Next question. Question number 23. Find the smallest 6-digit square number, 6-digit number, which is a perfect square. Okay. So when it comes to the smallest number and the largest number, we need to be pretty careful. Since it is smallest number, so we need to consider it in thousands, right? So that means what I meant to say is smallest 6-digit number, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are considering 1 lakh as the smallest 6-digit number. What is the largest 6-digit number? All 9s. 9 6 times written is basically largest 6-digit number. So find the smallest 6-digit number, which is a perfect square. We need to further factorize this to get what is that number, right? So we can start with the help of 3 because grouping is done. 3 3s are 9. 1 is the remainder. 2 zeros has come down. Minimum 2 times. So this is 6. So 61 1 time is 61 and the remainder is 39. So 2 more zeros are brought down. 31 is here. Twice of that should be the first 2 digits, right? So that means 31 into 2. Here it is supposed to be 62. So 620s table we are supposed to actually see. 627 7 times is basically 4189 and the remainder is 489. So what is the smallest 6-digit number, which is a perfect square? So we need to add 489 to 1 lakh, the 6-digit number. So what is the answer for this? It is 1,489. This is the smallest 6-digit number, which is a perfect square. Question number 24. Find the greatest 7-digit number. I have taken 2 different types of questions so that we are used to both types. So which is the greatest 7-digit number? As we discussed last time, all 9s should be written 7 times. Now this has to be factorized with the help of division method. Again, grouping must be done. So 2 in a particular group as pairs. So only 1 is left and that is fine. 3 3s are 9. So it is a 0 and bringing down the next group called 99. Double of 3 should be there. So it is 61 1 times 61. The remainder is 38, bringing down the next group here, which is 99. So similar thing happens. 626 6 times is equal to 3756. And the difference between the two is 143. Let me bring down the last group called 99, and 316 2 times should be over here. But when we take the difference between 6322 twice, here we have 12644, difference being 1755. So what is that greatest 7-digit perfect square? Here now we cannot add this number to this because it will become a 8-digit number if we add. Basically we are now going to subtract. So what is the answer? 97 times minus 1755. So the greatest 7-digit number, which is a perfect square, is this one. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Next question, and the last one for today, a very simple one. Unit digit in the product 61 into 62, 63, so on up to 69 is. So when we write this 61 into 62 into 63 into 64 into 65, 66, 67, 68 and 69. It will take more than 5 to 6 minutes to solve this. Instead of doing that, there is a small shortcut. So whenever we have any number ending with 2 and ending with 5, we can clearly understand that its unit digit must be equal to 0. In any multiplication, no matter how many numbers are there, if you can find out any one single product where we are getting 0 in the unit digit, whatever may be in the tens place, hundreds place, thousands place, it doesn't matter. If at all you get 0 in any one single product of the entire series, which means the unit digit of the entire product must end with 0 itself, because any number which is multiplied by, let's say, 10 or 100, whatever, the unit digit must be equal to 0. Therefore, the product here must end with 0, meaning unit digit of the given series product must be equal to 0. Right? So thank you very much. I hope this session was useful to you. I would like to come up with some of the videos so that it will be helpful for the student community. Thank you very much. If you have anything to convey, you can mention that in the comment section. Thank you once again.